Stop number 27 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Carolina, as we're back here in the Brushy Mountains for the running of the Tyson Hauling Farms 400, as we're set for 60 laps of racing on this .625 mile racetrack, and the final short track race of the season as well too. As we're down to the nitty gritty in the season here, we have got 4 races left to go after this race ends. And here's the starting lineup for today's running event. On the pole is Trent Dunham in car number 42, the Texaco Haviland Dodge. He's alongside car number 45, Joshua Osborne, at the wheel of the Spree prepaid phone card Chevrolet. Second row is Kyle Matthews in 25, and number 15, Nathan Hudson, with a great qualifying run here today. Going to row number 3, it's car number 94, Jessica Shelton, in a 2-time winner this season so far. She won the last race on the tour at Martinsville. She also won the day race at Bristol. She's alongside car number 11, 2-time winner season so far, Benjamin Miles. He won Atlanta and the second race at Michigan. Fourth row, Keith Batson, car 20 at Texaco Haviland Ford, and he's alongside car number 5, Phil Parker in the Nation's Guard Chevrolet. Fifth row has car number 99, Levi McIntyre, 3-time winner season so far. The XI Batteries SKF Ford. He's alongside car number 22, Dylan Poteet in the Caterpillar Toyota. Next row down is car number 17. It is Jesse Turner, who won the season in the Southern 500 at Darlington. He's alongside car number 10, Cat Batson, the Tide Ford. Next row down is 26, Daniel Voiles, the Quaker State Ford, and number 4, William Brock in the Kodak Film Chevrolet. Next row down is number 43, Mike Becker, the STP Chevrolet, excuse me. He's alongside number 1, Stephen Colon, who won the first race at Pocono this season, the Team Mopar Dodge. Next row down is car number 2, Dylan Young, the Miller Lite Ford, and number 21, Quentin Moore, the points leader coming into this event here today, the Citgo Ford. Usually runs well at North Wilkesboro, so this could bode well for him. Next row down has car number 6, Austin Reed, the Valvoline Ford, coming off his career best finish when he finished third at Martinsville. The Valvoline Ford, car number 6, he's alongside number 01, Laura Chung, who won Richmond this season as well too, the second race at Richmond, the U.S. Army Chevrolet. Next row down is number 18, Nathan Orman, the Interstate Batteries Toyota, and number 44, Alex Miller, the Hot Wheels Chevrolet. Miller won the second race at Dover this season. Next row down is number 3, Cole Deaver, who's looking for the North Wilkesboro sweep, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. He's alongside car number 70, Daniel Bouchard in the AC Spark Plugs Rumpel Furniture Chevrolet. Next row down is number 24, DuPont Chevrolet of Charles Sanford, 2-time winner season so far, and number 66, Eric Monaco, the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Toyota. Next row down, Caleb Fogler, number 48, and number 12, Zach Winkle. Next row down has number 33, Harrison Ponder, and Daytona 500 champion, Rafael LaDuke, car number 20, the Home Depot Chevrolet. Next row down is number 34, the Love's Travel Stop Chevrolet, Love's Travel Stop Ford, excuse me, of James Sykes. He's alongside number 16, Gabby Conklin, who finished top 10 at Martinsville last race in the Tour. Next row down has number 30, Roberto Crown Jr., and 14, Allison Rain. Next row down has car number 71, Ryan Butcher, and he's alongside number... Actually, the next row down is number 88, Matt McIntyre, number 98, Seth Cole. Then it's number 29, 2-time winner season so far, is Zachary Fitzwater, number 71, Ryan Butcher. Next row down is number 68, Cody McGirt, and number 8, Amanda Evans. And starting shotgun is the first Dover winner of the season, JT Bryant, in the Xerox Antifreeze Ford. So that's your starting grid for today's race at Dover. Where are we? Today's race at North Wilkesboro in the Holly Farms 400. It's the 27th race of the season. In season 32. And several drivers here in the top 10 looking to get a win here today, possibly to add on to the season. Some drivers in this top 10 starting positions have won races this season, such as Kyle Matthews, Jessica Shelton, Benjamin Miles, and Dylan Poteet. Those are the only 4 drivers in the top 10 starting here today that have won this season. As here they come, as we're about to get the starting command the fire the engines here for today's running race here at North Wilkesboro.
Drivers, start those engines.
Command has been given the fire the engines as we're set for racing here today. The pace car leads the field around for the pace up. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this. Pace car is ducked off on the pit road here, so we're about to get the green flag to start the Holly Farms 400 at North Wilkesboro. Trent Dunham and Joshua Osborne leads them down. The green flag's about to fly, and we are underway in here at North Wilkesboro. And problems already in turn number 1 here. Somebody's crashed on the front stretch. And a big crash on the front stretch here. Zachary Fitzwater's crashed here. There's Eric Monaco, Harrison Ponder, Rafael Duke is crashed. Seth Cole, some damage to his machine. Same with Nathan Orman. We saw him spinning on the front stretch. And he's taking it out on the 33 car of Harrison Ponder. Orman has had some frustration here. Won twice last season. He's not yet won this season. And running out of races to try to do so. This caution flag number 1 flies on lap number 2 of this race. This whole thing actually started. Coming off turn number 4. They got 4 wide at North Wilkesboro, and you do not do that on this track here. Sanford, Deaver, Reed, and Chung got 4 wide here. And then Nathan, and then there's the 70 car, that light blue car of Daniel Bouchard. He got turned by Eric Monaco. And several cars got tail happy here. Austin Reed pushes Nathan Ormond in the 18 car, puts him right into Caleb Fogler in the 48 car, sends them both into the wall to complete the first lap of this race here. And then here they come to across the start. And then Fogler, meantime, he is shoving Ormond. And then here comes James Sykes in the 34 car. Gets right into Ormond's machine. And then he gets into Matt McIntyre. Allison Rang gets involved in the 14 car. There's Stubbs Allison in the wall. Seth Cole had nowhere to go but right into Allison's back end. And then Ryan Butcher and Zachary Fitzwater all got involved as well, too, as they got involved. Now a crash was actually starting all the while. A crash was starting up ahead right there as well, too. And it started when Harrison Ponder turned Eric Monaco in a 66 car and sends Monaco right into the 33 car of Ponder. And then that's where Rafael Duke crashed into Harrison Ponder's car, the 33 machine. And then 16 car of Gabby Conklin did an amazing job saving that car to keep from hitting the 20 machine. So a big melee happening on lap number 1 here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. We'll be back for the restart right after this. Pace car's lights are off here, so we're about to get the green flag here as Trent Dunham is your leader of the race here. Second position right now belonging to Nathan Hudson, and number 15, Nathan Orman on the inside is a lap down in 40th position right now as they come off turn number 4. About to get the green flag here for the restart. And back underway on lap number 8 as we're restarting here at North Wilkesboro. Seth Cole, the only car knocked out of the race because of that crash as well, too, as they go to turn number 3 and 4 right now. 3 wide there between as Keith Batson gets around Jessica Shelton and Joshua Osborne as they come out the 4th turn now. And here we go again. This is not going to end well. We're going to come off turn number 2 as... and McIntyre gets turned, coming off turn number 2. And several cars gets into each other through turns number 3 and 4 here. Ryan Butcher on pit road, and Charles Sanford gets into the wall on the inside of the front stretch as the yellow flag flies for the second time here today on lap number 10. And Levi McIntyre, 3-time winner this season so far. He has his shot at possibly a 4th win this season goes out the window right here as he gets turned by Benjamin Miles in car number 11. Here they come off turn number 2. And there's where Levi got turned around right there. Come off turn number 2. Hard in the wall goes the number 99 machine. as he spins right there and actually comes to the rest of the and backs it in the barrels right there at the entrance of pit road. In the meantime, another crash had happened just up ahead as well too. There was the culprit right there, Dylan Poteet, car number 22. And see what happened to him right there. And I think also when Benjamin Miles was there in the 11 car, he turned lead by McIntyre. He's on the inside lane. Now watch Benjamin in the 11 car. Tries to avoid the barrels. He does do that. He avoids the barrels. Then he gets in the Poteet's car, then turns to 45 of Joshua Osborne. And in the meantime, Poteet's hooked up with the 5 car of Phil Parker, and then all 4 of them go right into the wall. And everybody else does an amazing job missing that whole deal right there. And as they come down, and boy, talk about your near misses right there. Cole Deaver just about got the 22 car. And to cap it all off here, Charles Sanford 24 car gets into the 45 of Joshua Osborne. Sanford gathers it up there, but then taps the inside retaining wall. Sanford comes across the start-finish line in 15th position at the yellow flag. So, well, we had an in-car camera with Levi McIntyre here today, and let's take a look and see what he saw in this crash. So that crash, unfortunately, has knocked Levi out of the race here. As you see, Dylan Poteet now coming back out of pit road here, 35 miles out of pit road speed limit here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. As the pace car's lights are off, we'll be back for the restart right after this. Pace car ducks up on the pit road here. See if we can try to get a green flag run here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Nathan Orman and Ryan Butcher, the 1871 cars, are both again, not on the lead lap. As again, top 5 running right now. Trent Dunham is your leader. Second is Nathan Hudson. Kyle Matthews third. Keith Batson fourth. And Jessica Shelton is in 5th position. Green flag back out, back underway. Lap number 15 at North Wilkesboro. And here comes Hudson to the low side of the racetrack, coming off turn number 2. Meantime, 3 wide there. Jesse Turner, the 17 machine, goes inside. Gets past both Boyles and Shelton as they come out the 4th turn here, and they get tail happy off that 4th turn now. And yellow flag looks like it's going to be flown for the 3rd time here today. Here comes Hudson off turn number 4, tries to get past Dunham. Does not do so here. Whoa, Matthews throws a mad block on Keith Batson. It looks like Eric Monaco and Zach Winkle have crashed, looks like, to cause the 3rd yellow flag of the day. This is going to be a caution fest here at North Wilkesboro, and Winkle takes his frustrations out on Matt McIntyre, while Monaco does the same thing to Zach Winkle. Well, it came off turn number 4 right there, and Zach Winkle gets turned by the 20 of Raphael LeDuc. And meantime, Zachary Fitzwater, I should say, gets turned by the 66 car of Eric Monaco, and puts Winkle and LeDuc both into the wall. And meantime, 66 car of Monaco, he's spinning around right there on the come back to the outside wall in turn number 1, and backs her in there, actually sides it in there, actually, the passenger side car, or driver side, I should say. So 3 caution flags, 2 of them have been come off turn number 4, as we'll restart here in just a moment. Pace car sides are back. Our pace cars now on the pit road here, as we're about to get set for a restart here. Lap number 22 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. We're not even halfway home this race. Halfway will be lap number 30. As Trent Dunham continues to lead here, green flag back out. See, 3 cars again. The 3 cars on the inside again are not on the lead lap. As Ormond does not get a good start here. Ryan Butcher tries to get himself back on the lead lap. Meantime, battle for second here between the 15 and here comes Hudson to the left side of as he follows the 71 car. Butcher is maybe a break for Hudson. Is he going to lead this lap here over Dunham? I should say. No, he will not. But Hudson's still trying as they come off turn number 2 here now as they come down the backstretch here. Kyle Matthews trying to figure out who he wants to go with, but now he's got Keith Batson inside of him, and Batson now gets by Matthews. Here comes the 17 of Jesse Turner, and meantime Nathan Hudson takes the lead from Trent Dunham, but now Dunham says, "Nuh-uh, I want that lead back," as they come off turn number 2 now. Dunham comes to the inside lane here as now Hudson shuts the door on the 42 car, 3 wide here. Now Jesse Turner tries for third position now inside of both inside of Keith Batson. 26, Daniel Voiles right there behind Jesse Turner. The yellow flag's going to fly once again for the 4th time here today. And Keith Batson's in the wall! Along with the 71 car of Ryan Butcher. As the yellow flag flies for the 4th time here today, as Nathan Hudson led him back to the start-finish line. And it could have been the lap car of Nathan Ormond. It may be. Yep, and it was the lap car Nathan Ormond as he and Joshua Osborne got together, the 45 car. Actually, Cody McGurk actually pushes Osborne right into Ormond's car, turns him right into each other, and then McGurk gets turned. There's Ormond, Osborne, Benjamin Miles, James Sykes, Harrison Ponder. Let's see a hood buckle on the Ponder car. Meantime, Ormond just frustrating shoves the 68 car of McGurk and sends him right into the wall, both of them. Gabby Conklin gets involved in the 16 machine. And then Osborne gets in the Conklin's car and then crashes into the 16 machine. Boy, tough break for Osborne. He was the outside pole server of the event, and then all of a sudden everything just went wrong. Everything that went wrong that could go wrong has since the start of the event. And meantime, here's what happened between Keith Batson and Ryan Butcher. They were 3 wide in turn number 3 here, and then Batson just drives the 71 car right into the walls. What happened? Probably a darned lap cars moment, if you know what I mean. Or if you watch Frisky Nixon's channel, you know what I mean. But Ryan Butcher, the 71 car, into the wall here. Laura Chung does a good job missing him, as does Cole Deaver and Charles Sanford. Batson, you see him, the damaged up number 28 car, now runs in 7th position right now. In between 6th place car of Mike Becker and the 7th and the 8th place car of Dylan Young. But pace cars, lights are still on here. We'll be back for the restart in just a moment here, as Nathan Hudson is now your leader here at North Wilkesboro. Pace car lights are off here as we're about to restart here at North Wilkesboro Speedway here. As the Tyson Holly Farms 400 has been nothing but a caution best so far here today. It is Nathan Hudson, your leader. 2nd position is Trent Dunham. 3rd is Daniel Voiles. 4th is Jesse Turner, and Kyle Matthews runs in 5th position. 6th is Mike Becker. 7th is Keith Batson. Then it's Dylan Young, Cat Batson, and Quentin Moore, the top 10. And lap cars have messed everything up for the leaders here, as Hudson now gets a rather substantial lead now already over the leaders here. Trent Dunham trying to fight for 2nd position now on Jesse Turner. As you got these cars strewn all over the place here, going through turns number 1 and 2 now. As Matthews now goes inside, as he's got the push from Mike Becker now. 3 wide between Matthews, Voiles, and Allison Rain. As they come out turn number 4 now. And William Brock driving the car, and Nathan Orman in the wall again. Boy, what else can go wrong for Nathan Orman? Harrison Ponderson is in pit road, and so is Jessica Shelton. Jessica Shelton, who usually runs well here at North Wilkesboro, she's on pit road for a non-scheduled pit stop. And she's out of the race, unfortunately for Jess. But Roberto Crown Jr., he's on pit road. But boy, what else can go wrong for Nathan Orman today? Usually a threat at any track they go to on the circuit here in this series there. But then suddenly, here they come off turn number 4. And he gets tapped by Laura Chung in the 0-1 machine. And then just sends the 0-18 car right in the wall. I'm sure he's going to want words with Laura over that one. And then there's where Roberto Crown Jr. gets involved. Charles Sanford, 24 car, he's damaged up badly. So is Cole Deaver gets involved. Austin Reed gets involved. Bill Parker in the 5 car. Everybody else comes to a stop here. Benjamin Miles tries to come to a stop to keep from hitting the 5 car, which he taps him a little bit. Boy, these cars are going to see the junkyard after this race. It's going to end up being the Junkyard 400 here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Is what this is going to end up being. And so we are, and so that crash by the way has knocked Nathan Orman finally out of the race here. JT Bryant's also added to the crash list as well too, and Jessica Shelton, it was a camshaft failure on the number 94 McDonald's Ford that has knocked Shelton out of the race here, and she was running 11th when that crashes when that happened. But Shelton was running in 11th position when the camshaft failure happened on her McDonald's Ford there, so tough break for Jess as well too here, as all that happened while at the same time the crashes were happening. Pace car on the pit road right now here. Nathan Hudson is your leader here. Second position again is Trent Dunham. Third is Jesse Turner. Fourth is Kyle Matthews. And fifth is Mike Becker. That's how they run right now as the green flags about to fly. Cars that you see the cars on the inside again, not on the lead lap as we're on lap number 39. The green flag flies once again. Daniel Boyles is in 6th position. 7th is Cat Batson. 8th is Quentin Moore. 9th is William Brock, and Keith Batson runs in 10th position. And boy, Ryan Butcher just about put Trent Dunham up on the high side of the wall. Here to come off turn number 4 here. Let's see what happens here. And oh, this is not going to be pretty out that 4th turn. That was close. Jesse Turner trying to move inside of the 42 car of Trent Dunham as they come off the 2nd turn now. And Allison Range is about to get turned by the 43 of Mike Becker. Becker, I'm sure, frustrated right now, trying to get by those lap traffic right here. As there you go, Becker, floor it. Nope. Now Turner loses position, or I should say, Turner gains spot now from Trent Dunham. Dunham comes up turn number 4. You saw the red flag from the flagman. The yellow flag's flown once again, and Dunham, I think, got 2nd position back from Turner that time by, and he did so. Turner now drops to 3rd as Hudson leads him back to the start-finish line once again here. Boy, that is caution flag number 6, I believe, here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Let's see what happened once again here to cause the yellow flag to fly. Charles Sanford coming with a beat on Rafael LeDuc, and then turns the 20 car into the wall hard on the inside wall. All the while Sanford is spinning here, and whoo-hoo. Zachary Fitzwater missed Sanford by just a couple of feet though. Same thing with LeDuc, and then adds any insult to injury to Rafael LeDuc though. Gets tapped by the 88 car of Matt McIntyre, as you see debris all over the place out coming on the front stretch. That should knock the 20 and the 24 car both out of the race, I think. But so that happening on lap number 42, I believe. And I'm surprised that crash has not knocked either car out of the race. I'm surprised. But anyway, we're about to get set for restart on lap number 47. We'll have 14 laps remaining here at North Wilkesboro Speedway, in what's been a crash-filled demolition derby that is the Tyson Holly Farms 400 at North Wilkesboro. It's been survival of the fittest here at this track as the green flag's about to fly once again. Can Nathan Hudson hold on for his first win of the season? We'll find out as the green flag flies back underway on lap number 47. He's got lap traffic on the inside. He's got lap traffic on the inside of him that could play either as his best friend or as a nuisance to the 15 machine. But we'll see what happens here. Off to number 4. Eric Monaco trying to get by in the 66 machine here. Ryan Butcher trying to shove him. As Hudson on the high side there, but so is Dunham, and now Jesse Turner's found a lane on the bottom of the track here, off to number 2. Come off to number 4, here comes Dunham, nope, here comes Turner down the left side, he's got Dunham for second place here, and Dunham, and Jesse Turner gets put in the wall by Ryan Butcher! Yellow flag is flown already here when all that happened, and I'm not sure if it was Rafael Duke who caused the crash or what, but Jesse Turner, who was battling for second place, gets put in the wall by a lapped car. And indeed, LeDuc was the cause of that caution flag here as Daniel Bouchard in the 70 car turns him around, come off turn number 2. And then LeDuc misses the barrel right there, but he does a pretty good job of keeping it off the wall actually too there. So I don't know why that didn't cause a yellow flag. I actually don't know why that caused the yellow flag right there because he was out of harm's way. He comes on the pit road and we're to repair the damage on that number 20 machine. But here's what happened to Jesse Turner as he gets turned, but as he turns the 71 car of Ryan Butcher. Butcher then drives Turner up into the wall right in front of Kyle Matthews, who just center punches the back of the 71 car. And I'm sure Kyle is a bit miffed underneath that helmet of that machine right there, and I'm sure probably talking like Kurt Busch too, but well, this is a moment where your heart's up to your throat there. Let's take a ride with Kyle Matthews. Just driving along and all of a sudden, surprise. Matthews was running in 4th position when that happened too, and he is now back to 20th with a damaged up number 25 Kodiak Chevrolet. But like I said, this is going to be the Junkyard 400 at North Wilkesboro Speedway pretty much, because I think whoever survives this race is going to be pretty much it's considered to be the toughest of them all here today. Which right now that title's belonging right now to Nathan Hudson at this point here because he's the leader of this race here. We have now 9 laps to go. We'll be back for the restart right after this. Pace car on the pit road right now. We'll have 7 laps remaining when this race restarts here. It's Hudson leading. Dunham is second. Third right now is Jesse Turner. Fourth position is Mike Becker. Fifth is Daniel Voiles. Then it's Cat Batson, Quentin Moore, Keith Batson, Dylan Young, and William Brock. The top 10. Green flag back out, back underway. Lap number 54. Does Trent Dunham have anything for Nathan Hudson? Hudson on the high side, Dunham on the low side off turn number 4. Under turns number 1 and 2 here. Dunham on the low side now. Hudson slips up high. See what happens in the turn number 3. It's going to be a race for the lead here. Dunham to the low side. Hudson on the high side. And come out turn number 4. Coming out for 5 to go. And it's Trent Dunham leading to the start-finish line now. And problems with it behind him as well, too. Well, I don't know what caused the yellow flag to fly here, but there was problems on the front stretch here. As you see, James Sykes now coming off the pit road, as well as Eric Monaco, Harrison Ponder, Amanda Evans, and now Joshua Osborne on pit road in car number 54, or car number 45, excuse me. There's no car 54 in this race. Well, here they come off turn number 4 right there. There's what happened between Keith Batson and William Brock. Actually, I don't know. Hold on. Let's look at the pace car, see where the whole Holocaust, when the whole Holocaust started. There's where the pace car lights were on. There's where it all started right there. James Sykes in a 34 car. He and Benjamin Miles got together. Benjamin drives up into the 34 machine right there. Charles Sanford probably saying, not this again, and he misses it this time. Charles has been in so many crashes here. But, oh, and how many crashes has Joshua Osborne been in today? The 45 car. He and a few others have been really, have had really bad luck at trying to miss crashes there. Meantime, there's the battle for the lead here, what maybe for the win here between Trent Dunham and Nathan Orman. Orman goes to the high side, Dunham to the low side. Dunham takes the lead, and in the meantime, as Dunham won race back to the start-finish line here, Keith Batson and Dylan Poteet got together, and Batson gets into the wall hard. And Keith comes across the start-finish line in 10th position at number 28 Texaco Haviland Ford. And we have got a mess here, trying to resort the running order right here. Right now, Harrison Ponder on pit road at this point here, but we are not going to get a restart here. We will finish this race under caution, fittingly enough, because a lot of this race was run under caution. And it's going to be win number 1, barring any problems, for car number 42, Trent Dunham, who made the race-winning pass at the right time and gets his first victory of the season here. As they come out turn number 4, it'll be the white flag waving here. It'll be Dunham's first win at North Wilkesboro, if this is the case as well, too. Nathan Hudson, I really thought he had it. They're pretty much here in the bag here because he was able to pull away on every restart here ever since he took the lead. But Dunham had the run in turn number 3 on the last lap here. Makes the pass work here, but a good day nonetheless for Nathan Hudson. Though he does come in second in today's race here. Daniel Foles, car 26, ends up finishing third. Fourth will go to Mike Becker. Quentin Moore comes home in 5th position. I'll add to his points lead here after this race. 6th will be Cat Batson. 7th will be Jesse Turner. 8th will be Dylan Young. 9th will be William Brock, and Keith Batson will finish in 10th position. But there's the checker flag waving, and the Tyson Holly Farms 400 belongs to Trent Dunham. He will win at North Wilkesboro. There you see him, car number 42, as he takes the checker flag. This is the second victory for Dodge this season. Stephen Cologne took the first one at Pocono, the first Pocono race this season. And now Trent Dunham takes the 2003 Jamie McMurray colors to victory in this event here today. So pace car will lead him down pit road here. 16 cars finished today on the lead lap. So yet another race winner in the books here. Trent Dunham's first victory of the season here, as he comes on the pit road here. Average speed 60.438 miles per hour. And rest of the finishing order here. Daniel Bouchard comes home in 11th. Caleb Vogler with a 12th place front finish. Laura Chung 13th, Stephen Colon 14th, Cole Deaver 15th, Cody McGurk was the last car to finish on the lead lap, ends the finish in 16th, Gabby Conklin 17th, Kyle Matthews 18th, 19th Alex Miller, and 20th to Phil Parker. Austin Reed 21st, Zach Winkle 22nd, 23rd, Charles Sanford 24th position will go to Benjamin Miles. Then Ryan Butcher, Allison Rain, James Sykes, Matt McIntyre, Zachary Fitzwater, and Roberto Crown Jr. in car number 30 finishes P30 in today's race. Dylan Poteet, Rafael Duke, Eric Monaco, Amanda Evans, and Harrison Palmer was the last of the finishers in this race here today. Joshua Osborne out of the race out of the race finally about whenever, but he ends up finishing 35th. Other cars out of the race there: JT Bryant, Jessica Shelton, Nathan Orman, Levi McIntyre, and Seth Cole. Some big names out of the race as well too. But as we mentioned, it was survival of the fittest at North Wilkesboro Speedway, and it goes to Trent Dunham as he takes the victory here today in his first victory of the season at North Wilkesboro. Starts from the pole, led for a while, then Hudson led for a while, and now Dunham gets it back right when the yellow flag flew for the final time here today. And Dunham his best finish prior to this was a second this season, I should say. His best finish prior was a second. And now he ends up with a victory here today. So that will do it here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. For now, as if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on the channel. We got NR races. We got gaming videos. We got NR online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, the main series on his channel. And if you want in on future seasons of Seth's series, then be sure to get with Seth, and he'll get you going. And also, if you want in, and also be sure to check out our two channels that does NNSCRA offline series. Those channels being X867539A58X. That's Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series. And check out his channel for some cool stuff as well too. And also check out ThrashMan899's channel for some cool stuff as well too, including his series, the Marvel Studios Cup Series. That's Levi McIntyre's channel as well too. So that will do it here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. For now, it's James Cole. This is James Cole. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 10 years of offline racing at its best. We'll see you at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Mellow Yellow 500.